Hello Boro fans, it's Joe from Boro Fan TV, and I thought I'd do something a little bit different on this channel. I've seen a lot of videos going about on YouTube about YouTubers ranking the kits for the upcoming season, and I thought, here on Boro Fan TV, I thought I'd do one, because I'm a massive kit enthusiast, as most of you probably know me, as I do collect a lot of kits from a lot of different teams, but my heart is 100% towards the Boro. So I thought I might as well do that this season. There's a lot of decent kits going out in the Championship, and I thought, here on Boro Fan TV, I decided to do a video of my review of these kits for the upcoming Championship season. Now, as I'm recording this, there's only one team in the Championship that has not released their home kits as of this season, and that is Reading. So I'm going to be leaving Reading out on this occasion. If there are any Reading fans watching here, I do apologise. So I'm going to rate them out of 5, and I'm going to tell you my opinions on the kit, and yeah, let's get to it. Okay, Boro fans, we're going to start in alphabetical order, and we're going to start off with Barnsley. Now, Barnsley kits are manufactured by Puma, and their shirt sponsor is the Investment Room. Now, personally, it's one of them kits that's like hit and miss. The execution of it looks spot on with the brick wall. I think it's trying to replicate off one of their main stands, I believe. But I'm really not feeling the white sleeves on the bottom of the kits, on the bottom of the sleeves, so I'm just not feeling it at the moment. But apart from that, it just looks spot on. I think the investment room sponsorship doesn't look to stand out. Doesn't stand out on the kit, in my opinion. So overall, it's an okay kit from Barnsley. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna give this one, I'd say, 3 out of 5 at best. 3 out of 5. Next up, we're gonna have Birmingham City. Now, they're manufactured by Adidas, and their shirt sponsor is Boyle Sports. Now, looking at this kit, it was really impressive, don't get lie. I like how they open the kit, with the pinky blinders set up, like there. There's big Lucas Djukovic there. Now looking at this kit, the different shades of blue really stand out to me. I really do like the look of. I'm not sure about the yellow though. It might throw the kit off just a little bit. But yeah, but the Boyle Sports sponsor, apart from the yellow, this is betting figure at the bottom. It looks really well blends in with the kit. So overall, I think it's a solid effort, from Birmingham this season. So I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 5 at best. Next up, we do have Blackburn Rovers. They're manufactured by Umbro, and their shirt sponsors are 10Bet. Compared to last season, I think they just darkened the blue a bit compared to the Cambridge blue they had last season. This has the potential, to be a really nice kit from Blackburn this season, to be honest. I think the 10Bet sponsor just really ruins it, in my opinion. If they have removed that, in my opinion, Boro fans, this could be a really good kit. But I think it's one of them, just the sponsor just ruins it for me on this kit. So I'm going to give this one a 3.5 out of 5, to be honest, Boro fans. It's a really nice kit, but I just don't think the sponsor goes in well with the kit, in my opinion. Next up, we have Brentford. They're manufactured by Umbro, and their shirt sponsor is EcoWorld. Now, this shirt is to commemorate the last season at Griffin Park before they move to their new stadium next season. So it's received a lot of mixed reviews from some kit enthusiasts like myself, like anyone out there. As I know, there's a few YouTubers who've done it already. But it's okay, in my opinion. This is Umbro's first ever at making Brentford's kit. So the EcoWorld sponsor doesn't stand out by the looks of things. But the red and white stripes look well. I'm not feeling the black collar. I'm not really feeling the black collar at all. But apart from that, it's an okay kit. So I'm going to give this one a 3 out of 5 for Brentford on this occasion. Next up, we do have Bristol City. Now, they're manufactured by Bristol Sports, and their shirt sponsor is Dunder. The only thing that stands out to me is the new club crest, which I really do like the look of. But overall, it's the main standard kit for me from Bristol City. Because compared to last season, I think only the away kits and the fair kits really stand out. The home kits don't really do it justice. I think their last season's home kits does resemble ours just a little bit, but they had the white band at the top of the kit rather than the bottom. But but this one looks okay. The badge does go well. The Dunder sponsor doesn't stand out too well. So overall, I'm really alright. I'm okay with this kit. I'm going to give this a 3 out of 5 for Bristol City. Now, next up, we do have Cardiff City. They're manufactured by Adidas, and their shirt sponsor is Visit Malaysia. And I really do like the look of this kit, I'm not going to lie. The different shades of blue gradient going around the kit, I do like the look of. And the white collar really does fit in well with the kit as well. Both the Adidas and the Visit Malaysia sponsor blends in well with it all as well. So it's one of them kits I do like the look of. You know, the Adidas stripes going down the sides of the kit really do go in well. So I like the look of that. Pretty solid effort from Cardiff this season. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. Next up, we do have Charlton Athletic. They're manufactured this season by Hummel, and their shirt sponsor is Children with Cancer UK. This kit this season, you know, designed with the Hummel bits on the sleeves like we have normally. The pinstripes, I'm not sure about them. You know, don't get me wrong. With Charlton, you've got to think though the pinstripes. Apart from that, this could be potential to be a really nice kit. The Children with Cancer UK sponsor blends in well in black along with the Hummel logo. So as far as this kit goes, it's not the best, but it's not bad either. So I'm going to give this one a 3.5 out of 5. Now we're going to Derby County. Now these kits are manufactured by Umbro and their shirt sponsor is 32 Red. Sorry Derby fans, I'm just not feeling this kit at all. I just don't like the zebra pattern on the sleeves. I mean, it just throws it off just a little bit. But apart from that, I preferred last season's kits, you know, compared to this one. You know, don't get me wrong. I think the 32 Red blends in well with the kit. I'm just not feeling the sleeves at all. The designs on the sleeves. So, in my personal opinion, I'm just going to leave it as a 3 out of 5 for Derby. I'm just not feeling this kit at all. Next up, we do have Fulham. They're manufactured by Adidas, and their shirt sponsor is Dafabet. It's pretty simple kit, but it looks alright in my opinion. And it's just the design on there, pretty similar to Adidas kits that they wore in the past. The Dafabet sponsor blends in well. I'm not sure about the red on the back of the collar. It just doesn't know how to blend well with the kit. But it's one of them, you know, it's pretty simple, pretty solid from Fulham. So I'm going to give this one at least 3.5 out of 5. It's simple, but good. Now we're going to Huddersfield Town, and oh my god, what on earth is that Huddersfield? I mean, come on. But it was all part of a prank anyway. This isn't the actual kit for Huddersfield Town. This is the actual kit manufactured by Umbro. I think they're going without the sponsor this season as part of a campaign that Paddy Power have originally done. It's very simple for Huddersfield, I must admit. I mean, not having that ridiculous sponsor there just really makes it a really nice kit. The black collar is alright, you know, the white sleeves go well with the kit. I like the Umbro logos they do this season with the multiple Umbro logos on the sleeve. But overall, it's simple, but still a good kit. Really solid effort, despite the original plan kit that Huddersfield have had. So overall, I really like this one. So I'm going to give this one 4 out of 5. Really solid effort though from Huddersfield, despite the earlier fiasco. Next up, we're going to have is Hull City. They're manufactured by Umbro and the shirt sponsor is Sport Pezza. Overall, this Hull City kit, I really do like the look of. I know it's one of them Marmite kits where you're going to absolutely love it or absolutely hate it, but I really do like this kit from Hull this season. I mean, the tiger design on this kit really does stand out, and in a good way. And I really like the look of. I like the new club badge they have this season. The Sport Pezza sponsor doesn't stand out well. They're just on the bottom of the kit. But if you would have had the tiger design on the bottom of the kit, I don't think it would have really stood out. But I like this kit from Hull a lot. Really good effort from Umbro on this one. So this one, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. I really do like this kit. Next up, we do have them Yorkshire Tea Leaves themselves, Leeds United. They're manufactured by Kappa and their shirt sponsor is 32 Red. I'm sorry, Leeds fans, this is just bland. Really bland in my opinion. I know it's the centenary year and this kit does have meaning. I'm just not feeling the platinum silver on the kits. The platinum silver 32 Red, I'm just not feeling it at the moment. Guys, it's just bland. Flat out bland from Leeds this year. I'm going to give this one at least 2.5 out of 5. It just flat out bland. Next up, we do have Boro's first opponents of the new season, which is Luton Town. They're manufactured by Puma, and their shirt sponsors are Indigo Residential. I really do like the orange. I'm a sucker for orange kits, but this just really looks like a standard League One kit in my opinion, compared to the away and fair kits they have this season. I'm just not feeling the white and the black on the sleeves. It's one of them. It's going to divide opinion. It's like a standard League One kit. Apart from that, the sponsor and the Puma logos do blend in well with the kit. So, I don't know. It's just a standard League One kit. I'm just going to give this one a 3 out of 5. I'm just one of them not feeling it. Doesn't have the wow factor in it. Next, we do have our kits as well. Manufactured by Hummel. 32 Red, the main shirt sponsor. And don't you just love this kit, Boro fans? Isn't she a beauty? Going back to the design of the late 80s, I think it was the 87, 88 season, I think these kits were released. I really do like the white lines going around the kit. Some people don't, some people do. But overall, I'm pretty impressed with this kit. Hummel did a really good job. And thank God they're sewn in the 32 Red sponsor, compared to the disaster they have last season and the kit I'm wearing this minute. Thankfully, my sponsor's still intact. Overall, I really do like this Boro kit this season, so I'm going to give this one a simple 4 out of 5. Really do like it. Next up, we do have Millwall. They're manufactured by Macron, and their shirt sponsors are Husky Chocolate. I think this one's going to divide opinion. It's one of them, you absolutely love it or hate it, but I really do like this kit, from Millwall. I think the Husky Chocolate sponsor doesn't blend out too much. The designs on the sleeves look really good. Overall, I think it's a solid effort though from Macron this season. I really do like this kit. I'm going to give this one 3.5 out of 5. I really do like it a lot. It's not the best, but it's not bad. Next up, we have Nottingham Forest. They're manufactured by Macron once again, and their shirt sponsors are Football Index. I think the term poor execution really does come to mind in terms of this kit. I'm just not feeling it in a minute. I know the Football Index sponsor was added a bit late, which throws the kit off just a little bit. I'm just not feeling the gradient design on the kit from this season from Nottingham Forest, to be honest. But the collar does look well, and apart from that, I'm just not feeling it, but it's okay at the same time. So I'm going to give this one a 3 out of 5, just for that opinion. So next up, we go on to Preston North End. They're manufactured by Nike, and their shirt sponsor 32 Red. This does remind me a bit of the Manchester United kits that were worn during the 2002-2003 campaign, but obviously with different colours. But that Nike produced. But it's another one of them it's one of them Marmite kits. Don't get me wrong. You're gonna absolutely love it or hate it, but personally, it's okay in my opinion. It's okay. I think the 32 Red sponsor doesn't stand out too much, and I really do like the designs on the neckline. So I'm going to give this one a 3.5 out of 5. It's just not a bad effort, to be honest, from Preston this season. Next, we're going to go on to QPR. They're manufactured by Araya, and their shirt sponsors are Royal Panda. It's okay in my opinion, this kit. The colour, I'm not sure about colours these days. The retro colours really do blend out on football kits these days. Let us know in the comment section if you do prefer colours, polo colours on the kits. But personally, it's a good effort, from QPR. I think the Royal Panda sponsor, doesn't blend in too much with the kits, which I do like. So overall, the overall hoop design looks good, traditional, good. So I'm going to give this a 3 out of 5. Next up, we do have Sheffield Wednesday. They're manufactured by Elevate, and so far they're yet to release a shirt sponsor, but I think they're in negotiations with a few companies to have a shirt sponsor for this season. But if you can forget the sponsor for 1 minute and take a look at the kit for Sheffield Wednesday, I really do like the look of. Just for the pixels on the blue stripes, I really do like the look of. The Elevate sponsor in gold, doesn't stand out too, in my opinion, on the kit. But the black collars just might throw us off just a little bit. But overall, pretty nice kit, I think, from Sheffield Wednesday this season. Really, really solid. If you can forget the sponsor on the kit and truthful, I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 5. Really good solid effort that from Sheffield. Next we go on to Stoke City. They're manufactured by Macron, and their shirt sponsors are Bet365. Pretty standard Stoke kit really, you're not going to lie. Just don't know about the collar on the kit, in my opinion, on this one compared to the QPR kit. The Bet365 sponsored does stand out a little bit, and the blue Macron logo might throw this kit off just in a little shorter way, but it's a pretty standard store kit, in my opinion. Pretty standard. So I'm going to give this 3 out of 5 at best. Anyway, next kit we're going to go on to is Swansea City. They're manufactured by Joma and their shared sponsors are Yorbet. I really like to do this, love this clean looking kit, I think, from Swansea. It does look really fresh. Doesn't stand out, you know, the Yorbet sponsor blends in well. Overall, I think it's a pretty solid kit from Swansea. I think Joma really did a good job with it with this, you know. I really do like the bicycling kit, and this one from Swansea really does stand out. So overall for Swansea, I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. Next up, we do have West Bromwich Albion. They're manufactured by Puma, and their shared sponsor are Ideal Boilers. Now, some people say it's pretty similar to last season's home kit, but the difference is it's the sleeves. I think the overall design looks pretty good, in my opinion. I'm not sure about other people's opinion. The white stripes and the blue stripes that West Brom are known for go pretty well. The Ideal Boilers sponsor doesn't, but it actually blends in well with the kit. So good solid effort that from West Brom this season. I really do like the look of this kit, so I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. And last but not least, we do have Wigan Athletic. They're manufactured by Puma and their shirt sponsors are KB88. Really traditional Wigan kit. I really do like the look of this kit. I know there's a lot of mixed opinions on this kit, particularly with the green on the bottom of the sleeves there. But the pinstripe design and overall design from Wigan is pretty good. The KB88 sponsor does look a bit tacky, but still, it does not take away from the brilliance in that kit. So overall, good solid effort that from Wigan. I'm just, with the sponsor being a little bit on the tacky side, I'm going to give this a 3 out of 5. And overall, with the change of shirt, and obviously regarding the change of shirt, I got my rugby jersey due to change because I needed a shower. So I just got it back out. So overall, and that's the championship kits for the upcoming season. Let us know what you think, Boro fans, which is the best and worst of the kits for the season. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe as always to Boro Fan TV. We've got loads of great content coming up over the coming season. Until then, keep the faith. See you guys later. Up the Boro.